Hey Chalkers, it's June and we are so excited to show you this month's Club Couture transfer. It is a beautiful modern styling that is the perfect match for our 9x12 Sylvie chalkboard. It is bright and elegant and it's done in just a few simple steps. This month's shipment comes with everything you see here, the B-sized A Beautiful Thing transfer and 3 paste single packets in the colors Daffodil, Couture Coral, and Eucalyptus for a lovely summer palette. Alright, I've gathered everything I need, so let's get going. The first thing I'm going to do is use my transfer trimmers to cut up the transfer along the provided cut lines. Once I've got all these pieces cut apart, I'll begin to fuzz my transfer. So, starting with the quote, I'll remove the backer and press it down on our fuzzing cloth to pick up some lint and ease the adhesive. This helps a new transfer not be as sticky and avoids stretching the design. After that, it's good to go, so let's get this placed in the center of my board. I'm making sure to smooth it out and get it well pressed down so there are no wrinkles. Perfect! Let's chalk. I'm using a small squeegee and my bright white paste. Bright white is a staple for chalk projects, so make sure you have a jar handy. I'm just going to cover this entire screen area with a thin layer of paste, and I'm making sure to remove any excess as well. Once that's covered, let's peel this off. I love the look of bright white on our black chalkboards. It just looks so crisp. Okay, now let's get our paste singles ready to go. The first thing I'm going to do is knead the packet to make sure it's well mixed. Then cut it open and squeeze it into my tray. I'll do this with all 3 of my paste colors: Daffodil, Couture Coral, and Eucalyptus. Before I move on, I'll just hit this for a second with our quick dry tool to make sure the white is completely dry before layering the other transfer pieces. Okay, I'm now going to fill in the space around the quilt with the rest of the transfer elements, starting with this little round flower. I'll chuck this one in Daffodil. Once that's covered, I'll peel it off, and I'm going to place it again and do the same thing, so I'm working quickly so that I don't have to wash my transfer in between placements. Now let's chuck the hummingbird. He fits perfectly right in here, and I'll place the other flower as well. I think this little hummingbird guy is so darling, so let's make him pop a little bit with Couture Coral. And let's do the same thing with this flower. Perfect. Time to peel. I'm going to reuse that flower down here because it's just too cute not to use again. Let me dry this really quick before I move on to the finishing touches. For the last couple of steps, I'm going to use the greenery transfer elements and my eucalyptus paste to fill in some empty spaces. I think eucalyptus is the perfect home decor green. It's bright and beautiful but has a touch of blue to cool it off so it isn't overpowering my palette. I'm just going to keep going with the same process of placing, chalking, and peeling to finish out. We're just about there. This is the last leaf and then we're done. Oh, you guys, this piece turned out stunning and it was so easy and fun to make. A beautiful thing is never perfect. However, with Chalk Couture, you can get pretty close. Embrace the beauty of homemade with this month's Club Couture. Happy chalking!